When should you use event.preventDefault in JavaScript? Imagine you're building a website and want to control exactly what happens when users click links or submit forms. Sometimes, the browser's default actions just don't fit your needs. That's when you need to know about event.preventDefault. In JavaScript, event.preventDefault is used when you want to stop the browser from doing its usual thing for a specific event. For example, clicking a link normally takes you to another page. If you want to stop that and do something else instead, you call preventDefault inside your event handler. This method is especially handy when working with forms. When someone submits a form, the default behavior is to send data and refresh the page. But if you're handling the form with JavaScript, maybe to send data in the background, you can prevent the page from reloading by calling preventDefault. That way, you can validate inputs or show error messages without losing what the user typed. You can also use preventDefault to stop links from navigating right away. Maybe you want to ask users for confirmation before they leave or log some data before redirecting. Instead of letting the link go straight to its destination, you preventDefault and then decide what to do next. Right-clicking on a web page usually opens a context menu. If you want to block that menu and show your own custom menu instead, you can call preventDefault on the right-click event. It gives you control over what users see and do. Checkboxes are another example. When a user clicks a checkbox, it toggles its checked state. If you want to control when it can change, you can prevent the default toggle and decide whether to check or uncheck it based on your rules. Keyboard shortcuts are common in web apps. If you want to stop certain keys from doing their default actions, like preventing the spacebar from scrolling the page, you can use preventDefault inside your key event handler. It's important to remember that preventDefault only works on events that can be canceled. You can check if an event is cancelable by looking at the cancelable property. If it's false, calling preventDefault won't do anything. In summary, use event.preventDefault whenever you want to override what the browser normally does for an event. Whether it's stopping a form from submitting, preventing a link from navigating, blocking the context menu, or controlling checkbox toggling, this method gives you the power to customize user interactions. It helps you create a more controlled, smooth, and user-friendly experience on your website.